Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I just wanted to pop on today to give you a quick message. Just want to take a moment to call in Spirit. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective. I ask them to join us. I ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are for the most far-reaching, but for the highest good of everyone involved. So guys, if you are one of my subscribers, thank you for being here. I love, love, love you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing so that you can catch them when I get them out, okay? So what I'm going to do first off is I brought a message. Here we have the Shaman's Oracle. I want to get one message for overall like energy that Spirit would like us to know, and I also have the Dragon Tarot here with us today. So this is just, what I heard is it's not time specific. Time is, they're like, time is irrelevant. I want that. Time is an illusion. And in this case, it is fluid as well, because whenever you encounter this message, if it resonates for you, we may be picking up on something that's happened in the past, something that is happening now, something that's kind of trickling into the energy system or the energy field. We could be picking up on past life stuff that's still affecting you. So use your discernment. You have the Shaman of the stars under here. Sorry about the glare, guys. So one thing I heard was celestial events. I also heard, I believe it's August though, the Perseus. But we have the Dancer of Reconciliation here. They're telling me one thing is definitely get a look at the stars, that they could be very, very healing for you. You may want to kind of take a look at the kind of astrological calendar and figure out when, if you like like asteroid showers and things like that, when to, or meteor showers, when to be looking at those. With this Dancer of Reconciliation in here, for some of you, this does feel like this is star lineage, okay, star family. And what the words I heard was a great coming together. There is something, what I heard is about to be unlocked in your DNA. That so they're giving me that what is about to be unlocked in your DNA, it is from Star Family, okay? And it is something that this particular skill set, this particular knowledge, you are being, I want to say given, but it's something that's already within you. It's already intrinsic to you and intrinsic to your being. And you feel like it's something that they're saying like it may have already been activated, or parts of this particular gene or this particular ability, they've been activated, but something that's going to come and really enhance that. I want to read to you the message of some of the message anyway from the Shaman of the Stars. So it says, I am the Shaman of the Stars. I bring the heavens down to earth. I drink in the beauty of the sky, swallow this elixir, and give it back as a transformative energy to all. I sing the song of the heavens, and I show how starry wisdom can transform and re-energize you when you have walked the path for a long time and grown tired. I bring you a blessing to you and the restoration of strength when it is needed most. It says, patterns in the heavens have guided us from the most ancient times, and celestial magic is every bit as effective today as it was thousands of years ago. In this image, the shaman reaches out to capture the energy of the stars and draw this blessing down to earth, positively transforming those who receive it. Just as the message of the stars can transform a moment in time, so the Shaman of Stars, wherever he appears in a reading, may enhance the meaning of other cards. Or if it's drawn on its own, this card can imply the access to the deepest levels of wisdom. There is definitely, it also could represent or like transformative energy, a change in direction. Something is coming. also, because of the dancer of reconciliation here, for some of you, what I heard is it's going to be very important to stay active, to be active. And for some of you, that is when, what I heard is that's when your light's going to shine the brightest, is when you're active. But also, they're giving me like an image of, oh my gosh, okay, fire, but in movement. So kind of like, I'm trying to think if it's magnesium or one of those things. I'm not sure if any of you guys watched in science class, and the teacher would light this little thing of magnesium on fire and it would just move around so quickly to show the reactivity. There's something of that. That movement is going to really help you to hone in your gifts and to help solidify, but also help to cause this reaction. Okay, for some of you, this really is like, for some of you, if it's dancing, you may want to dance, take a dance class, do something that's going to really bring out what I heard is the joy and that light and that spark in your aura. So they have at the bottom here the ancestor of tribes as well. For some of you, I do feel like this may be kind of within a family situation, kind of, needing to reconnect. And wow, you have the Knight of Cups, the Moon in reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. And it does feel like whatever has happened, for some of this as well, they're almost giving me like star tribes. We could have had many star lineages, okay, within our existence. And a lot of times, if you think about certain things, you may really, really resonate with one, but maybe not everything. And they're saying right now is that there is a merging happening, okay, and it does feel like it's in the physical, but a lot of what's coming is really, truly coming down through the ethers. For some of you, Easter may be significance because, again, I don't feel like I said Easter by accident, okay? But there is definitely something where I feel like an end has come. And it's because we're learning how to build stable relationships, stable friendships, what I heard, but also stable finances. And there is a point here, this Nine of Wands, which is usually considered our Wounded Warrior card, it's in the reverse. And I do feel like because there is a point of just being tired of fighting, that it is not moving things forward. It is not, what I heard is it's just wreaking havoc. And for some of you, what I heard as well is with the World in reverse like that, you also have this Knight of Cups. For some of you, the World in reverse, I heard it's also causing control issues because, for some of you with this Nine of Wands, this could have been fight or flight for a really long time. And what I heard is here where we're going to see these control issues would pop up would be because, well, we feel like unless we set into motion, unless we are behind it every single step of the way, unless we're the knight driving forward, we feel like there's not change happening. Now, one thing I want to say is what they're giving me an example of here could be even if we see change within another person. Some of us may feel like that's our responsibility to foster and to help facilitate growth in other people. It's not. Definitely to help them and to show them, they're capable and to be there for them and to support them. But if said person or people, if that's not their path and that's not what they want, we can't force it on them, okay? So not to necessarily say it's not to foster and facilitate, because again, like I said, if the person is willing and they're looking for you for these tools and as the teacher and as the person, the mentor that's going to help them, or even as just a body double or a buddy here, absolutely. So I think that it's going to be important here to remember, especially with this Ancestors of Tribes, that whatever coming together is going to happen, it's going to be really important to respect. Again, we also have Spirit of Family under here and the Spirit of Wisdom in the reverse, but to respect that there are different understandings of everything. So they're giving me what they said is tribal meaning, okay? So for example, there are some things, we find, especially when we look at cave drawings, right? Across the board, there are things that are very, very similar. However, what I'm hearing like is one drawing for one tribe may mean something very different than another one, and the teachings are going to be different, and the reasons for these teachings are going to be different too, depending on where you were. So they're giving me really, going back again with these cards, is like saying something about, you know, if we have ancestry with hunter-gatherer, or in a time or a space where we're hunting woolly mammoths, okay? Maybe our tribe is very, very skilled on taking down these giant beasts. But if we moved into more of a, like they're saying, like jungle space, or into a different terrain where we're not fighting or trying to hunt woolly mammoths, you know, we're trying to find something else, like saber-tooths or something. We're going to use our knowledge and how we take things down very, very differently. We're going to also work together in different ways. And I'm also hearing that within these kind of hunter groups, or within these tribes, within these, you know, the hunting groups anyway, there are different jobs. And they're giving me that in terms of this, like, they're kind of going with, if we're always fighting for control and we're always trying to make sure that we're leading the pack and running the pack, there's twofold. One, they said we could be missing out on some really good ideas because we're not open to hearing those ideas. Also, is that one thing I heard is we're bottlenecking ourselves into only doing or working one way. For some of you, what I heard is the words magic. Okay, for some of you, you know, you may have. Okay, so for some of you, what they're saying is, especially if, you know, you feel like the way that you practice, or you feel like the way that your manifestation, that way that you do it is the right way, and it works for you, right? So that's really great. If it works for another person in a different way, this is not up to us to come and say that it's wrong. So for some of you, what I heard is there may have been infighting as well. Okay, just take it when it resonates. If it doesn't, it's gone. But I do feel like with this Knight of Cups here, this Ten of Pentacles, there is a movement forward, okay? There is a transformation happening. But I do feel like it's going to be important with this Knight of Cups to do it in a way that is respectful, and that is also really taking in how you're feeling as you're moving through this. Because if we're trying to brave forward and they're telling me, okay, like if we're coming through for reconciliation, or we're bringing down this star energy, our emotional body, that's our connection to this world, right? So if we are going through a lot, we're feeling a lot of emotions, but we are trying to move forward with reconciliation and not consider our feelings, what I'm hearing is you're just creating another situation of unbalance, okay? So needing to make sure that they're giving me this world in reverse, this yin and the yang, making sure that the light is there with the dark and the dark is there with the light, that without one there is no other kind of thing, that it's going to be important to stay within balance here. Can we clarify this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit? I also think it's important with the trident here. There's a lot. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. I want to see what that one was. Justice card is in here as well. Does feel like with that Page of Swords, that Seven of Swords, Justice, there is a misunderstanding, or could be all out deceit, something that's been kept for you. It is coming to the surface. Five of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords. There's way too many cards here, but I'm going to get a general feel for it. The Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Hermit. It's that Page of Swords again, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. With the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, that Eight of Wands here with this Hermit, this Lovers, what I heard is this is just choosing your words carefully, choosing to work together. This is, with the Lovers, it could be a romantic situation, it could be, again, love, friendship, love. This is a situation that's affecting your heart space, and I feel like what I heard is because of that, a lot of blinders have been or will be coming down. And this is a really important time, what they said, is to come through with an open heart. Because I was watching a reading the other day. I wasn't really watching all of it, but the girl mentioned the Madonna song Frozen. And it had been so long since I heard it, and that just came to my head too. Because part of it was that if your heart's not open, you're frozen. And the thing is here, if we close our heart off and we allow it, they're also showing me in Frozen 2 when Anna falls into the cave, right? If you go too far, it's too cold, you don't come back. And there is a point here where we need to make sure we're warming our heart. We're not allowing it to get so cold that we are literally frozen in time and not sure how to thaw it, okay? So, Shaman of Birth, Hunter of Paths, the Hunter of Strength, and the Shaman of Purification. There is an ending coming again with this world. It is a long-standing cycle. Something new and something great is going to come out of it. Whatever comes through this birth, there is a real importance with this reconciliation, with this Shaman of Stars, of purifying. Purifying what is no longer meant to be, getting rid of the things that keep us unstable and keep us constantly feeling like we're in a fight or flight kind of stage, and to see what we have is what we need, and to take what we have and to work from there, to move forward with our heart space, to move forward with that open heart. And I also feel like communication's not here. There's a lot of space here, but this is where communication is going to be very important, even though, again, like I said, there's nothing here in air. If it's all up in our heart, we need to be able to find a way to birth this new system in, and it definitely, I feel like, is going to be coming from an open heart, but also a cleared throat chakra. So that's the message I have. They're telling me to look at the bottom here, which is the spirit of destruction, and this is wonderful, because what I heard is it's almost like this implosion, that you have the dancer of inspiration and the spirit of empowerment with the spirit of love under there, the spirit of, shaman of reflections. That they're just saying that a lot of times, we want to avoid things, but this is where we cultivate our strength by tackling the tough issues head on and working through them and moving forward and making sure that there is something positive that comes through this. Because you have the Shaman of Stars, Shaman of Spirit of Purification, and the Shaman of Birth. There's a whole lot of change happening, but again, with this dancer of reconciliation, this is going to take our active free will and our choices and our movements forward to make it happen. So I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.